You drive a wedge in, it expands, and then you continue to drive it in the second.
So one goes inside and the other one follows right after, penetrating even deeper. Insane technology, insane. And only America has that technology. How you guys doing? This is Sahar TV, and if you haven't heard, the United States used the B-2 stealth bombers to bomb 3 of Iran's biggest nuclear facilities. One in Esfahan, one in Natanz, and one in Fordo. The piece of machinery that they've used is unbelievable. Let's take a look.
This is a GBU-57, known as a massive ordnance penetrator. At 20 feet long and weighing 30,000 pounds, it is the world's largest non-nuclear bomb and can destroy targets buried deep underground, earning it the name Bunker Buster. To destroy Iran's heavily fortified nuclear facilities, experts say these are the conventional weapons with the best chance of success.
This is a big sucker. It is called the Massive Ordnance Penetrator, which basically sums up what it is.
Here's why the MOP represents Israel's best chance at destroying Iran's facilities, and why it can't do it alone.
Did you see that explosion? Unbelievable. And if you're asking yourself, why is Israel dragging the United States into this? They need to. America is the only one that can penetrate the bunkers of Iran. That's why they needed the B-2 stealth bombers to actually drop 2 of these on a few places. One penetrates, the other one penetrates even deeper and explodes.
The MOP is the largest bunker buster bomb in the US arsenal. It's designed to penetrate hardened targets and plow through almost 200 feet of rock before detonating. Due to the MOP's weight, they can only be carried by the biggest bombers, such as B-2s. One bomb is unlikely to burrow deep enough to hit Iran's nuclear facilities by itself.
The metal is going to melt at some point, and so it does have limitations in terms of how far it can penetrate, and that's why you may have to follow it up with multiple instances. You drive a wedge in, it expands, and then you continue to drive it in the second.
So one goes inside and the other one follows right after, penetrating even deeper. Insane technology, insane. And only America has that technology.
And each time it's more effective. In a sense, you're trying to create an earthquake. You're trying to crack the mountain and to channel that seismic energy down to make whatever is under there, whatever facility is under there, shake around a lot.
The MOP is equipped with advanced guidance systems, including GPS, to allow for accurate targeting. It is also fitted with a delayed fuse, which allows the bomb to explode after it has penetrated its target.
You're going to wait.
Most ballistic missiles that you see that are being shot from Iran to Israel explode right as they hit the target. Here, there's a delayed explosion, which is exactly the purpose of a bunker buster. Israel also has some bunker busters, but they don't go as deep as the Americans one.
Until it gets down in there before it blows up, because you want to maximize the energy. Every foot counts in order to get it deeper to burrow down and to have the effect.
Since it launched its campaign against Iran's nuclear program, Israel has damaged critical nuclear infrastructure and killed scientists. Iran has denied trying to build nuclear weapons and says its nuclear program is peaceful. According to the International Atomic Energy Agency, Iran already has enough highly enriched uranium to make around 10 nuclear weapons.
How can people buy the fact that Iran is saying that they're using the nuclear materials that they have for a peaceful purpose? If they openly call out for the destruction of Israel, they openly call out for the destruction of America, and they don't even say that it's just a chant, they say it's a policy. It's a policy. So how can it be peaceful?
Satellite images have shown damage at nuclear facilities, including Iran's largest enrichment facility, Natanz. But one key location remains unscathed, the Fordo fuel enrichment plant, where Iran produces highly enriched uranium. It's hidden in the mountains and is believed to be buried up to 295 feet below ground.
It's harder to hit deliberately so because the Iranians buried it under a mountain. Look, the U.S. put NORAD under Cheyenne Mountain. It's way down under a lot of granite and a lot of rock. And you want to raise the threshold for your adversaries to hit something. Sometimes it's just really useful to bury it.
While Israel has bunker busters, none of the ones in its arsenal are powerful enough to penetrate deep enough to hit Fordo.
This is why the Israelis probably need U.S. assistance. The Israelis have a lot of bombs, but they need things that can kind of crack the mountain and create a wedge to create the tremors and to create vibrations that will be helpful to destroy the facility.
In addition to lacking the weapons to destroy Fordo, Israel also lacks the heavy bombers. Its ally, the US, has both.
Fundamentally, there's a choice here to be made about whether it is in the U.S. national interest to take out Fordo, to take out the Iranian nuclear program once and for all.
Here are some interesting facts about the B-2 stealth bombers. First of all, it's practically invisible. The B-2 is almost undetectable to radar due to its flying wing design, radar-absorbing materials, and low thermal signature. That's why this plane is basically invisible. It's worth more than its weight in gold. Each B-2 cost over $2 billion. That's insane. And that's more per unit than any aircraft ever built. By comparison, it's more expensive than an aircraft carrier's fighter wing. It can fly to any point on Earth without refueling. It has an unrefueled range of 6,000 nautical miles, but with mid-air refueling, it can strike anywhere in the world in a single mission. Because it has to be undetectable, pilots wear night vision inside the cockpit. The cockpit is so dark to preserve stealth that pilots sometimes wear night vision goggles, NVGs, just to see their instruments. It uses air conditioning to hide its heat signature. The B-2 has specially designed cooling systems to suppress infrared signatures, keeping it hidden from heat-seeking missiles and sensors. As this video is being released, America, just like I said before, bombed Natanz nuclear facility, Esfahan, and Fordo. Donald Trump came up with a speech saying that this is a great day for America, a great day for Israel, for the Middle East. And he's right. He's right. Israel needed America's capabilities to go through and penetrate. And to the people saying Israel is carrying America to their own wars and America has nothing to do with this, think again. Because at the end of the day, the goal of the IRGC and the Ayatollah regime is to conquer the world, dominate the world, kill the kuffars. How can you say something like this as an American, as a person who lives in the West, when you have a leadership like the IRGC wanting to eliminate you, calling for your death, openly, on camera? They chant it, they sing it. How can you say something like this? The B-2 stealth bomber is a beautiful piece of machinery. I'm really glad that America assisted Israel with this attack and this mission. In the speech that Trump gave, he also said that he hopes we don't have to use the B-2 stealth bombers again because they're used for very, very specific missions. But I'm glad this day has come. And I'm glad the IRGC and the Ayatollah regime no longer pose a threat, an existential threat, on the West and on Israel. Now, according to reports, the Iranians are saying that the IRGC are saying that barely any damage was caused to the bunker in Fordo and Natanz and Esfahan. Is it true, though? We will have to see after the dust is cleared. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to support me financially, you can do so through Buy Me Coffee in the description below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.